Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mr. Ijaz Nisar, President and founder of Manager Today, business leaders, distinguished guests, the youth of our country, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. What a lovely start to this Summit 2012 that Ijaz Sahab gave. And thank you, Ijaz, for giving us those such inspiring discussions that you've just given us. Ladies and gentlemen, a galaxy of business men and women have gathered here at this CEO's conference today, where topics of leadership, governance, opportunities for growth will be covered by very distinguished leaders. It will indeed be enlightening to listen to them. And once again, I thank you, Ijaz, for your foresight in organizing this CEO's conference. When we look at the world and see the economic woes in Europe, the unbelievable debt in America, the potential slowdown in China, the opportunities in Africa, and the turbulent situation in Pakistan, we can say that we're living in interesting times where the winds of change are blowing. Such a situation, yes, it warrants caution, but it also releases new opportunities, new hopes, new desires. Difficult circumstances raise many issues and challenges. And in these volatile times, we have to dream beyond our circumstances. And in this wind of change, I'd like to talk about three things which I feel are important and warrant attention to guide our future thinking. First of these is on having a global vision or a global mindset. Over the past several decades, we've heard about globalization, and it has generated concerns across the developing world. And we in Pakistan have had our share of the debate. Are we to be the only victims of globalization? Or are there opportunities for us, the developing world, and for Pakistan to exploit? I feel that under the rule-based WTO trading systems, we also have an opportunity. It's all about a mindset change. It's all about thinking out of the box. We need a global mindset. We need a global vision. Too many of our businessmen and women do not have the mindset and are willing to play only on the home turf. We have some Pakistani corporations who have boldly gone out and become global players, but there are too few to mention. When we talk about different mindset, it does not mean getting into the exports from our shores. I'm talking about a global mindset of Pakistani companies becoming multinational by setting up or expanding operations overseas of our core businesses, acquiring foreign companies, projecting Pakistani brand and acquiring foreign brands, namely a global mindset, a worldwide strategy of creating synergies between what is the best in overseas and what can be done through our local opportunities. I'm talking about alliances, JVs, and controlling supply chains. We must do this, and I honestly mean this. We must do this by going through the state bank so we develop our corporate structure. We saw Japan do this in the 60s, Korea in the 70s, followed by Malaysia and Thailand, and now recently by China and India. Fellow business colleagues, are we to languish in the backwaters? Or are we to say no, we also are entrepreneurial enough to take that plunge? Such a vision will make us competitive, improve our governance, and as a byproduct, we will improve Pakistan's image by earning respect for corporate Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, the second point is an offshoot of the first, and that is developing regional bloc, and by supporting trade with India. Today, we are marginalized by not really belonging to any regional group. We have seen many countries prosper by being part of one regional bloc or another. We must not remain marginalized out of fear of the unknown in trading with India. In the short run, trading with India will be difficult. There will be winners and there will be losers. And I'm confident that the winners will more than fill the vacuum created by the losers. In the long run, we will all gain. Here too, it will take a mindset change, a more painful and a fearful one than the mindset change of globalization. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dream for a moment. If in a decade or two we can evolve into a custom union, then this regional bloc will be the most prosperous one on earth. And we will release the forces of opportunities for all of us. And if that region does get going, if our region does get going, then we will be able to offer the world an alternate to the economic juggernaut of China. The third area is connected with the previous two, and that is of international competitiveness on the home ground. We have gone on too long as rent seekers on subsidies and protection. We still do not have a documented economy, and our tax to GDP ratio is still too low. Here again, we need a mindset change. We have to support the saner elements in the government who want reform, tariff rationalization, and minimize the SRO culture. For we, businessmen and women, basically, we're talking about mindset change. A change that will move us out of our comfort zone into our discomfort zone. Economies will never become great if we do not go global, if we do not strengthen our regional trade, and if we do not become internationally competitive on the home ground. No economy if we are all living in our comfort zone. Strong and vibrant economies happen when men and women of business take up the challenges and move into the discomfort zone. To conclude, we must not let others win the race for the future. We must seek and win our rightful share of that future. We're gathered here today in the hope that the next generation will create new business heroes that will make corporate Pakistan a respectable, have a corporate Pakistan have a respect around the globe and be able to create jobs for millions of our citizens. We must never live in despondency in such difficult times. We must have hope, particularly for the youth. Your energy, your desire for change is of immense value. And please do not ever lose hope. One feels that inshallah we will have a great country. Thank you very much.